Oh boy. I can't believe how bad these people are with their service. I'm gonna wait another 9 minutes, and if they don't have it by then, I will leave. And I've only waited this long because it's a good order. I even spoke to the customer. It's a good order, but these people, I can't believe how bad of a service. I came here a year ago and the service was bad. Pick up an order. A year later, the service is worse. I don't understand. We're talking about a steakhouse, big money food. The service is worse. Got worse than a year ago. What? Yeah, this is the last time I ever pick up anything from here. The last time. And again, I would have canceled this order a long time ago and I would have left. But it's a good paying order for the distance. And not just okay paying order, it's a good, really good paying order for the distance. That's why I've waited all this time. But in another 8 minutes, we'll be leaving. And come out with the order. We'll just leave. Hi, what's up, Cappy? What's the day looking like? Everything Gucci? Terrible service from these people, man. Unreal. I've been waiting for like 40 minutes. What's up? What does your name mean in Ruski? What does it mean? Hello. Hello. What's up, 9276? What's the day looking like? Oh, is there any DoorDash prohibition for you when you have to wait that long? Well, I don't know, but this is Uber Eats. I could have canceled a long time ago and left because it's been like literally like 40 minutes. But it's almost $20 for like a couple of miles, and the customer might increase it too because I already spoke to them. I don't know much about DoorDash. I do it, but my acceptance is like at 1%. So the orders that are gonna come in, they're gonna be garbage. Florida, 76. Hassan is back. Is that? Yeah, that's Hassan. What's up, Hassan? You changed your display, so it didn't recognize your account. Yeah, no problem, Billy. You do you do DoorDash, Steven? Man, I'm canceling this in 5 minutes. I'm gonna wait. I've waited so long. Might as well wait another five. It's coming on 50 minutes that I've been waiting. Gotcha. And somebody said Hassan changes his profile picture every day. Is that true, Hassan? Florida, Florida. And 4 minutes till we dip. 4 more minutes and we're out. I am answering you, bro. I said Florida. 3 times I said Florida. 3 times I said Floridastan. You know what I'm saying? A fun day. Sunday evening. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm getting sleepy. Tampa Bay checking in. Me too, bro. I'm in Tampa. I'm waiting for this damn order, bro. I've been here for like 15 minutes. What part of Tampa you at? Hello, sir. Hello, Milk. What's up? Bro, I can't believe I'm about to cancel this in 3 minutes. 3 minutes, I'm canceling this. Oh, I will never come back here again to pick up anything or anything like this. No, sir. What a waste of time, this people, man. Mustache looks sharp. Are you a Muslim? Of course, yes. Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How you doing, show? I live in Ibor, but I'm driving in Pasco County right now. I hear you. Ybor City. Bro, that place down there is a little strange. You know, I was around there the other day, and I was getting a whole bunch of deliveries, right? But I couldn't do any of them because there's nowhere to park. There's no parking anywhere. And then what's strange about it is that they have all these empty parking spots, but all these parking spots had like bags on the meters. They had like red bags on them. Like you can't park there. Then I had this really good delivery, like 20 some dollars for like a mile. I was like, what? Right? So I accepted it. And when I go to pick it up and I show up, I'm like, oh, all the parking spots are empty, literally, right? But they all have like this red bag on them. And I'm like, man, I'm just gonna pull up in front of this restaurant that I need to get my order at. Is it getting ready? Oh, now they're texting me. Hold on. Yeah, still waiting. Bro, I might wait another couple of minutes since the customer texted me. Um, And then I'm like, let me pull up in front of this restaurant, park real quick, get down, go in there, get the food, get in the car, and go. There's a cop standing right there talking about. I'm like, I put the window down. I'm like, there's nobody here. Like, oh, you can't park here. I'm like, they're all empty spots. You can't park here. I'm like, but you're parked over there on the other side. And one of the same spots that have the bag on top of the meter. He's like, yeah, but I'm on duty. You can't park here. I'm like, all right. So I ended up having to cancel. And I just left, man, because that place was frustrating. All these empty spots, they all have red bags on top of the meter. Like, what the heck is the point of having those spots anyway? What's the point if nobody can park on there? I live in New York City. New York is a rough place to live too. I'm waiting for this delivery from a steakhouse, but these people are taking forever. When I say forever, it's like I'm going on an hour waiting here. You know what I mean? Who's this faggot here? Get out of here. Now I got 7. Because I got rid of a fag. It was 8. It was 7 plus a fag. Now it was 8 in total. 7 plus 1 fag. Now it's just 7 normal people. So, uh, yeah, man. That's the thing about Ybor City and downtown. It's like you have all. I mean, if you had like an electric bike in Ybor City, you could make a lot of money just doing deliveries. With just an electric bike, oh man, I'm telling you. Because the way that those deliveries were ringing, ding 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 ding, back to back to back, but couldn't do any because you can't park the car at any other restaurants. All right, sorry, my man, but I'm gonna have to cancel. This is the longest delivery I've ever waited for in my life. I usually wait like no more than like 3 minutes, 4 minutes tops, and then I'm out. This was a good paying one, but never come here to pick up anything again. Think I've been here like 4 times, and maybe like throughout the past 2 years, I've been here maybe 4 times. And I think only of the 4 or 5 times I've been here, only once I was able to get the delivery. Only once, because the other 3 or 4 times is like something happens, like some delay or something. But I'm done. I'll never come here again. Of these of the restaurants have basements that are restricted. What? Basements? What are we talking about? Like Epstein type of basements, or what kind of basements? With Postmates. I remember Postmates. Deliveries, like walking deliveries. Wait, don't you have to have some sort of like something to put on the app? I thought you had to have some sort of like you know, some sort of a vehicle or a bike or something. Did or that shipped. I did a little bit of shipped, but I didn't like it. Back then I had Instacart. I didn't like the fact that I had to schedule my shifts with shipped. That's the only way to be able to do it. I don't know. It's been years since I did it, so I don't know if it's still the same or it's changed. But I didn't like the fact that you had to schedule your shifts. You know what? The the bags with Postmates. You know, I think I still have one of those black bags with Postmates somewhere. Walking, 2016. I didn't know that. Wow. I'm sure you would only get deliveries within a certain distance, though, right? Like, what was the furthest? What was the longest delivery you did? All right, I gotta cancel this. This is just Never again, man. This is just a waste of time. This is a complete waste of time, man. Is she waiting? Is that for this one? Come on, tell me before I cancel. Hold on, because this one of the employees came out with a bag. You doing it for Danny S? Yeah. Hello? All right. Thank you. No worries. You too. I got it. No worries. Ooh, I was just about to cancel that. Literally, I turned on the car and everything. You saw me, right? I turned on the car and everything. Hey, that's $20 right there for 6 miles. Should have waited that long. But you know why I waited? Because I'm not really planning on doing too many deliveries right now. I was like, why not just wait? 'Cause I'm not really planning on doing too many deliveries or even picking up too many people right now, if at all. I just kind of, my son, I was spending all day with my son. So his mom already picked him up. But I was like, let me go put some gas. Then I was like, let me see if it's busy, right? And then that order came in. So I'm like, all right, let me do it. And then it turned into all this freaking hour of waiting. Uh, hopefully, hopefully the guy, I mean, he's already tipping pretty good. $20, 6 miles, that's not bad. He's already tipping pretty good, but hopefully he throws in a little extra. But you saw that. I was just about to cancel that thing. Oh, 99.9% of the drivers would have canceled a long time ago. Especially if they're trying to make any type of money, you know, in the day with food delivery, you cancel that. You don't just sit there and wait an hour for delivery. I wonder if that's some sort of record. Oh man. All right. Let's see. Let's flip it this way, yeah? Let's do a little bit of a road view here. Huh. But yeah, I'm not really planning to like get a lot of trips. I'm like, let me stick around for that one. Man, I stuck around for that one longer than I usually would for any order. Within a few minutes, I'm usually out of there. Never again go to freaking, what is it? Outback Steakhouse. Gary's in the house. Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How you doing, Gary? What's the day looking like? But to give trust, to gain trust, patience, and virtue. What's happening, man? Be right back, inshallah, inshallah. Oh, good. It was good, alhamdulillah. I was with my son the whole time, this weekend. So his mom took him around 6 o'clock. So I head out. I'm like, let me go put some gas, and he was out there with the right share, bro. And I just spent almost an hour waiting for this delivery. I'll never go back to that restaurant. I didn't want to cancel. Like I was about to cancel, actually. I was literally about to cancel. Like I started the car, I was putting my seatbelt, and then the lady comes out with a bag. You know what would have made me more mad? If I would have hit that cancel button and then she comes to the car with a bag. Oh my gosh. I would have turned into that black guy from the, you know, that video, the black guy from the video. My God, wow! I would have turned into that guy. Because after waiting all that damn time there, I would have been mad. Go ahead and drop this off. At least tell me this is a house. Tell me this is a house. Don't tell me. Let me see. Leave a door. Yeah, it is a house. It is a house. You know, that's something I look before I accept most of the time. Jesus loves me and I love Jesus. Peace and blessings be upon him. Muslims love Jesus alayhi salam, more than anybody else. This is why we follow his example better than anybody else. We worship like him. We pray to the same God he prayed to. We don't eat pork like he didn't eat pork. We dress like him. Now, let me ask you a question. What do you do, sir? What do you do that is like Jesus? I just mentioned about 4 things that Muslims do that follows Jesus' example. What do you do? I'm assuming you're Christian, right? As a Christian, that is like Jesus. Let's compare. We'll compare and contrast, and we'll see who's more like Jesus and who follows Jesus' example more. Because Jesus only prayed to God. Guess who Muslims pray to? Only to God. Same thing. Same exact structure. The Christian prays to the Father in the name of the Son and the Holy Spirit. So you involve partners in there in the prayer, yeah? It's like a prayer soup. So first comparison, the Muslim is more like Jesus. Unless you want to tell me that's not how you pray. Then we go to the attire. Who looks more like Jesus? Even the depiction we have of this white guy in the Christian churches put up, right? The white guy with the bright eyes and the long blonde hair, right? What is he wearing? Is he wearing shorts? Is he wearing a wife beater? Is he wearing skinny jeans? What is Jesus wearing? No, he's wearing like a thobe, a robe, right? Thobe-like, right? Long garments. How do Muslims dress? It's long garments. Yeah. How did Jesus pray? Peace and blessings be upon him. Right? When he fell on his face, as it says in the Bible, he fell on his face. Right? Even in the Hollywood movie, you see it. You've seen the Passion of the Christ. I've seen it. At the beginning of the movie, right? Jesus, alayhi salam, is praying. Well, the character that's depicted as him is praying, right? And then he goes to pray. And then what does he do? He falls on his face, right? Prostration. And then the snake comes out, the weirdo staring at him, the one that's playing the devil, right? So this is how Jesus prayed. In Luke 6:12, when he went to the mountain and spent all night in prayer to God, as he says, this is how he was praying. Who prays like this? Muslims. By the way, I saw a video like 2 weeks ago on X. It claims to be a Christian church, and they were praying just like that. They were standing up, but it was kind of strange. It was like a rocking type of prayer, right? So they were standing up praying, and then they were going into sujood, straight prostration, straight, and then they will get up again, and then they will go into sujood, right? And it was like a rocking motion, right? Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth into sujood, all the way to the floor, in prostration, right? This was Christians. That's what the title of the video says. But they were in a church and they had all kinds of statues in there and idols and all kinds of stuff. But then again, I might add up. No, that would be nice. Maybe I will have a cousin that owns an oil rig or something and hook it up. But no, I don't have any ties. Um. So yeah. So we've addressed what? The praying. We've addressed the wardrobe. Yeah. How about the food? Did Jesus eat pork? Nope. What would be the food, for example, that Jesus would be able to eat in his time? Kosher. And Muslims eat kosher food? Yes. Muslims are allowed to eat kosher food, right? So even on that, we're closer to the other one I said. I think I said a fourth one, right? Food, swear, worship, and who we worship. God directly. Yeah. He worshiped God directly. We worship God directly. Simple. So I know Jesus loves me, peace and blessings be upon him, because I'm following his example as a Muslim. As a Muslim, I'm following his example more than any other group. Who follows his example more? If we break it down like I just broke it down, are you going to tell me Jays? The Jays don't, because the Jays don't even believe in him, right? The Jays believe that he's in a, let me not even say it, just very filthy stuff, right? But who else? The Christians? Again, that's not the case, right? They don't dress like him. They associate partners to God. Jesus did not associate any partner to God. Christians eat pork all the time. Anytime you see one of those X profiles, you know what's crazy, man? Sometimes I see some of these X profiles, right? On X, on the app X. Oh my gosh. Hold on, I gotta. Are you serious right now? Hold on, man. I gotta take this off. Freaking. All right, I had to mute because I didn't want to give out the customer's address. I don't know. I guess she really had to call, and this is like a gated community. Houses here are really nice. But I guess she wants to make sure that she calls because sometimes I get it because her job is to call the house and to let the person in, right? And if she doesn't, these houses are look at these houses. You know you're gonna be dealing with people here that are freaking pick as heck and fancy and probably you know they might report her if she doesn't call to let somebody through. And it's her job. It's her job. That's what these people are paying for. Look at these houses, bro. I think that's the house of the person I'm delivering to, right? So yeah, this is it right here. That's the freaking castle, man. No wonder they tip good. All right, hold on a sec. Drop this off. All right. Oh man. Oh, yeah, I forgot what I was even talking about. But anyway, these houses here are nice, man. Real nice house. I gotta put down the windows because let me show you. Let me flip this around so you can see these houses. Look at these things, man. Look, I got a pink. What's it called? Pink. What do you call that? Lego looking car. Tesla. The Cybertruck. It was a pink Cybertruck. Look at all these houses, man. Unbelievable, yeah. And you know what's a recurrent theme with these type of places? Which I'm not gonna lie. If I had a house like this, I would want it to be the same way. You can't park nowhere here. The way this is designed is for you to like not be able to park. You see? Unless it's your house, there's nowhere to park. Okay? The exit is right there. There's nowhere to park. You see? So it's kind of like if you have a delivery, drop it and get out of here. I like that. If I live in a place this expensive, I wouldn't mind that at all. All right. Well, now I gotta wait. I gotta wait like an hour for the tip to come in. Hopefully they raise the tip. Hopefully they raise the tip. Hopefully they raise the tip. And if they are, oh heck no. Okay, this is an old review. I was about to say, I know. I was about to say, I know these people didn't just rate me bad talking about the restaurant. No, this is like a late, like a old review. But anyway, communities that you need a code to go in. All the houses here are multi-million dollar houses. There's no house here that less than $1 million. Forget about it. Less than $1 million, you're not gonna find any house in this area here. Forget about it. Impossible. What's this here? What is this? I don't know what that is. It looks like some sort of club, maybe like golf club or something. Wolf is Muslim. Alaikum. Oh, I think there's Popo over there. I think they pulled somebody over. Pull somebody over. Let me tell you, when you live in a place like this, you're always gonna be paying for something. Am I supposed to go right or left here? I don't remember. It's all right. On the GPS. 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 Indeed. Free Palestine. Bro, you know the talk about Palestine has died down, but the situation is still really bad over there. Very bad. They don't have water to drink. It's still really bad, bro. It's not, oh, the mass killing stopped. The problem got fixed. No, it hasn't gotten fixed at all. Yeah. Bro, let me tell you about China. China is eating our lunch right now. You live in the US, China is eating our lunch quietly. China has things you look, you're like, that's something we should have had in the US a long time ago. But we don't. Their transportation system is better than ours. Trains, buses, all these things. Okay? Airports. I mean, everything's made over there. Right? Who built the Chinese pyramids? Mm. They're secretly eating our lunch. Did you see this people from Fox News got a ticket and they were complaining about it? Oh, because these people are so stupid. They said we legally parked for 2 minutes. Oh, thanks, sir. You just admitted that you broke the law. It was just 2 minutes. I couldn't believe this guy said that. Our driver illegally parked 2 minutes, and the cameras caught it and sent him a $45 fine to his phone. Yeah, so you illegally parked. Okay, so you got a ticket. It was just 2 minutes. So what? The law doesn't have it doesn't go by time. Oh, if you broke the law and it was only 10 seconds, it's okay. But if it was a minute and 30, then you must get fined. No, you broke the law, you got a ticket. That's how it goes. You know? Then they were filming in the middle of the street. This, as the carts were passing by. Yeah, you can't make this up, man. These people are so insane. After this, they started filming in the middle of the street. And they were like, China, they have so many cameras everywhere, which is true, right? They do. Their surveillance is massive. You can get a ticket for jaywalking, like through a camera. Right? And but at the same time, their infrastructure is becoming. I mean, I'm telling you, the stuff these people are building, it's leaving us in the dust. Why? Because we invest our money in wars. They invest their money in infrastructure and the people. I'm not saying China doesn't have poverty, and there's some places that are, chewed up, but every country has that. They might have the flaws, but EU and US. I'm telling you, man, they're putting their money. The thing is that they're putting their money towards the right things. They're not wasting money on wars and then this situation that we this conflict with Iran has shown us a lot of things, right? Well, probably not to the politicians because they're idiots. But what this situation has shown is that bigger doesn't mean better, right? We have this massive warship. Okay, you lose some speed, agility. Iran has these little boats, but they're faster. They can maneuver faster, and they can, you know, if you take a look, Iran's equipment has all been smaller, drones, speedboats, things like this, right? But they've been more effective. Missiles that can't, a lot of the times they can't be detected. So bigger doesn't mean better. And we spend all this massive budget, and millions of dollars on these chips and this thing and that thing, and then it's like, okay, everything you wanted to be bigger and better, but is it more important that way? Well, clearly not. Right? And so I couldn't believe what this idiot Marco Rubio said the other day. You know what this guy said on the news? He said, our goal, our objective at this moment is to get go back to have the Strait of Hormuz as it was before the war began. What? You mean before everybody could go through there freely and there were no issues? Are you trying to get it back to normal how it was before you messed it up? What was the first thing they said? Unconditional surrender. They must surrender. Then it went to, oh, they have nuclears. Nuclears? They have what is it that he said? Enriched uranium, very close, a nuclear bomb, right? Then it went to like, we're gonna give you this. this time frame for you to surrender. Then they bombed a girls' school, all girls' school with 180 little girls. Then they went back and did what the Zionist rats do, and they double tapped the school. You know, double tap is like when you bomb a place, and then you wait till the first responders go to see if there's any survivors and aid, and they bomb it again. What a cowardly move. And a lot of the girls that went to that school were the children of like military personnel and things like this. Crazy one. Oh man. Insane in the brain. These people are insane in the brain. You know what I find funny? When I go on the X platform, there's always like a group of idiots talking about we need to bring the Crusades back. And they'll put a picture, very cute, very, very cute picture of like some warrior looking guy with like a shield and a iron helmet. And it looks like the Wizard of Oz, really. They think it looks so badass, right? And all these nerds talking about we need a crusade against the Muslims. And you go to their page and it's all about Muslims. They're obsessed with us, right? And they'll have the little purple cross, the emoji with a purple cross, second A, proud Republican, I love bacon. And then you look at these people and they're like 65, 70-year-old dudes talking about bring the crusades back. Sir, shut up. Shut up. You're not going to any war. You're not sending your kids to any war. You just want to be able to stay home and watch the world fall apart. Right? These nerds that are always calling for war, right? They never partake in it. All they got is memes online, right? They're always calling for war, but they have a whole bunch of memes online. They talk the most crap. We hate Muslims. Yeah. Yeah, I know you hate Muslims because we're kicking your ass by every freaking measure. People are reverting to Islam more than ever. It continues to grow and grow and grow and grow. It's over 2 billion already. Every day there's a channel. No, is it YouTube? It's either YouTube or X. That I see a new post every day. Sister so and so from the US reverted. Brother so and so from the US reverted. Sister so and so every day, bro. From the US reverted. It's like most of them they post most of the posts are like people from the US reverting to Islam. Alhamdulillah. You don't pay attention to something that you don't deem as a threat to you. If Islam was so insignificant and nobody cared about it and it was just a couple of little Muslims here and there, they wouldn't. But I don't understand what their issue is because Islam is something that an individual has to accept. So if people are becoming Muslim, it's only one way. It's because they're accepting Islam. They're saying, I want to take part of this faith, right? There's a process. There's a certain thing you have to believe. There's a testimony of faith you have to stay. There's a lifestyle change that takes place, right? Which becomes more difficult, especially if you're not part of the faith, right? So it's not like you become a Muslim and life becomes easier. It doesn't become easier. It becomes more difficult, at least for a period of time. Because again, there's certain things, there's a lifestyle change, right? And you're adding more discipline and structure to your life, right? So they can't fathom that why are all these people going to Islam? Why are they going to Islam? Why? Then what they do is that they listen to their news station, Fox News, all day long. And Fox News is like, they're trying to take over. You're gonna lose your what is it? Your way of life. You're gonna lose your way of life, your identity. They're trying to take over. Look at those Muslims. They're praying on the street. Look at them. Why? Why can they pray in their masjid? And look, a lot of them, especially with the older crowds, it comes down to ignorance, right? A lot of the elderly people are very, that don't know. It just comes down to ignorance, right? They just think that, oh, it's just the Muslims, they want to pray outside on the street just to show off. Nobody's trying to show off anything, bro. We pray 5 times a day. Okay, at certain times, which means you're not gonna be near a masjid or in a masjid every single prayer that you have to do. Right? So if it's prayer time and I find a spot over there, I am allowed to pray in public. By who? By God. God made the whole world, except for cemeteries and bathrooms, a place of worship for the human being. By who else? The US government. The Constitution of the United States says you can pray public. There's no private prohibition on it. But what's the issue? Oh, they're showing off. Showing off. But you think because I pray in public, that's going to attract more people to Islam? No. So how? I'm showing off how? Right? Perhaps it's insecurity and projection because maybe you haven't been to your church because of Vietnam War, right? But the bottom line is that Islam is something that people have to accept. Right? This whole propaganda of spread by the sword and people are being forced to convert by the sword, all this is nonsense garbage. Because if that was the case, then you wouldn't have churches in other Muslim nations. You wouldn't have synagogues. Even in Iran, there's synagogues. Think about if the propaganda was true. If the propaganda was true, you wouldn't have any churches. You wouldn't have any synagogues. You wouldn't have anything else besides only Islam. Only masjids are allowed. Why is it not the case? Even in places like Iran. Because it's propaganda. It's BS. So, this is what the mainstream media here is pushing. It's been pushing for a while. The Muslims are bad. They're evil. They want to take over your country. They want Sharia law. Fear mongering. Yeah, alhamdulillah. The Ummah is not all weak, but the leaders are weak. Depends. Like who do you call the leader? What leaders are you referring to? The so-called leaders. All right, what's up? Welcome. You need your demis. I need my demis. What do you mean? I froze? My back now? Is it good? Bro, it's raining a lot. I'm considering staying out. Because usually when there's rain, it means business. Considering staying out for a little longer. Unbelievable. That's recent. Unbelievable. Like, yeah, I mean, Taco Bell. To go where? Nah, buddy. I'm not dropping on Taco Bell or Amazon for $7. You're crazy. The Amazon vicinity. Nah, man. Not in this rain. You gotta pay in this rain, you gotta pay at least $12 for me to take anything. Yeah, that's 10, but that's nope. Gotta be at least 12. I ain't doing that. I did Amazon for 3 days, then quit. Why? Wait. What? Was it that bad? Okay, $16. Yeah, but that's 17 miles. Are you out of your mind? You must be smoking a sheesh. You ain't gonna go 17 miles for $16. Was it that bad? Like what kind of Amazon work were you doing? Were you doing like delivery packages? Were you working at the warehouse, like organizing the packages, or what was it? Uh, nope. Can I go to Iran and preach to Christianity? You can do whatever you want. Go. Have you tried it? Did they stop you? Hey, how's it going, sunshine? It was a very heavy, huge car with over 100 boxes. 100 boxes. Purpose. So I would quit. Damn. But did you have to deliver the boxes, or just like what did you have to do with those boxes? Christianity is preached in Iran every day. They have Christian communities. For your information, Taco tacos, bro. I even saw a video. Okay, some people might call it propaganda or whatever, but I saw a video of the Ayatollah before he was killed. He went to a Christian family house and he sat down and he spoke to the couple. It was elderly men and woman, and they were Christian, and they spoke. They spoke to he spoke to the couple, and he spoke about to them about like unity, and that they were all Iranians, and the ate cake. Yeah, I saw that video. I saw that video, and they were Christians. It was a Christian family. This is the thing. If you have to listen to more than just U.S. news, bro. You have to check your sources also, because even online you'll find a lot of garbage. If you just go, you have to understand that, bro. Everybody has propaganda Iran has propaganda, the US has propaganda, China has propaganda, North Korea has propaganda. Every country has their own little propaganda. But there's also truth, right? But if you're just consuming US news sources, forget about it. Forget about it. Make it on Persia again. Oh, you won the Shah back in, right? You won the Shah. You think that guy is gonna be great? Yeah. You think that guy's gonna be great for Iran, don't you? Right? You think so? That's very cute. Yeah, bro. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of deliveries, but none of them are actually good. Forget about it. No, I don't like to deliver ice cream. Sometimes I see some of these orders that come in, and I'm like, what are these people thinking? They'll place an order for ice cream, and then you gotta take them to. They live like 60 miles away. Bro, I'm not taking you your ice cream 60 miles away. Are you crazy? You're gonna end up with a milkshake, and then you're gonna blame it on me. What is this? Do I want to pick this one up? Which one is this one? One's borderline. You see how it's vibrating? Orders are coming in hot. But it's crazy because people see that it's raining and they still want to tip like $1 or $2. Maybe I should put DoorDash too. This guy, yeah, I do Uber. Abu Amar Halal. This is a halal restaurant. I don't like to go pick up from halal restaurants, to be honest. The reason why is because they take too long. Sometimes I understand, sometimes they even make the food fresh. They just take too long, man. Not good for business. If for somebody that's if somebody's doing deliveries and they want see, there's another one. Fired up halal grill. They'll take for I've been to those places. They take forever. The Droots. What is this? Biryani house, Indian cuisine. Yeah, sorry. I'm not taking your biryani under this weather. 10 miles away for $14. You must have lost your marbles, like John. You're just no good. They're trying to send me that delivery again. Nah, not for 8 miles. Oh, they're sending me a regular trip. $22. Yeah, but that's 15 miles. No way. Panda Express. You know what? Let me flip it. Let me flip it. Look at these orders coming in, man. Look at these orders. Can you believe this? What happened? You were just going off like crazy. What happened now? Yeah, no, I don't think so. What's this? Bruh. You think I'm gonna go? First of all, the reason I don't do this type of trips is because there's a big risk. The tip that you see, they could tip bait you. In other words, you'll see a number like that, right? $20. Then you do it, and Uber gives them up to an hour if they want to remove the tip. So I don't take chances on traveling like long distances. Sonic. I didn't even know they had a freaking Sonic here. Oh, Gabby with a 12-month. Thank you, Aki. Barakallah fikum. Gabby said, I don't like juice, only water. Really? Bro, you don't drink any type of juice? I got a little bit of like apple juice and orange juice. My son doesn't like water, bro. It's so hard for that boy to drink water. I have to like he drinks a lot of apple juice, so I have to like dilute his apple juice, like half water, half apple juice. And if I put a little bit too much water, then he's like he doesn't want it. I gotta get the right mix. Three Brothers Halal restaurant, but I don't want to go there, bro. They take forever, man. They take too long. I wish they didn't. They just take too long with the orders, bro. I think this is a lot of restaurant too, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, chili. That's a mistake going there. This is another place that's gonna take a long time with the orders. Good thing is that there's a lot of orders right now. What's this? Hmm. To go where? Another thing I look at is it gonna be a house or is it gonna be a building? Nah, nah. You see? Nah, bro, we're not doing all this. This is not a house. This is some sort of weird building. Walk around to look. This is gonna be a mess. I already know. Nope. No thanks. No thanks. Sunshine. We're not doing that. I'm not gonna deliver no pizza for $5. You out of your damn mind. For me to do a pizza delivery has to be at least $18. I'm not doing this in the rain. Nah, I bet you're not doing that. Gotta be smart with his orders. Look, this is two orders. You see that? Bro, a lot of biryanis being ordered today from halal restaurants. But can't do it, man. I can't do it. Brothers take too long with the food. Tijuana flats. There's this. This is a straight shot to where else? Yeah, but that's 8 miles. And the thing is that the reason why I'm also being extra picky is because I really want to pick up people right now. So the drop off has to be close by because I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be getting anybody after I drop off a delivery. I'm not gonna be getting anybody on the way back, so I don't want to drive all those dead miles back. No, I'm good. Also wings. Nope. What's up, Hassan? You back? Who's back? The whole map is red. It's because it's raining a lot. See, so people don't wanna go out and buy food and stuff. Areas not doing too good. Fucking tacos. They sent me here in for Cinco de Mayo. I could not. There was like a huge line outside. I couldn't even get in the restaurant. I had to cancel the order. All right, sunshine. Take care. Yeah. See you in the next one, inshallah. Starting to rain. Where at Sadia? Where is it raining? Talking Tacos. If I'm not mistaken, Talking Tacos has halal tacos. I think that's the place. Because I went there once with my wife when we're still in Miami to this place where they had halal tacos. I think it is a Talking Tacos that they had halal restaurant. It's raining in Florida. Yep, I know. I'm in Tampa. Where you at? What's up, Hamza? Nice name. What is this? I don't think I've been here before. This. Oh no! Oh no! I'm sorry, but I'm not delivering to a hospital. I thought about taking this one for a second. Then I saw here. No, 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 no. This is a. I'm sorry. I know they gotta eat, but also know the hospital gets free food. No, I don't deliver to hospitals. This is two deliveries. You miss tacos, Gibby? From Pakistan, Sindabad. Ida, where in Florida you at? Is this Uber Eats? Yeah, it's Uber Eats. You know what? Let me go ahead and open up DoorDash too. Let's see. DoorDash, I mean, the orders are gonna be terrible because my acceptance on DoorDash is like, oh, we're getting $16. Oh yeah, well, that's 14 miles. I'm gonna take this by the airport. Are you crazy? My DoorDash is like the acceptance is trash. And DoorDash, that's the thing about DoorDash. You need to have your acceptance high so that you can see good orders. It's kind of like a hamster wheel. They want to keep you in the hamster wheel. It's like you have to take very crappy orders sometimes in order to keep your acceptance up. Acceptance goes down too low, then they don't send you good orders. Like, look, let's see what they're sending me here. You see? You're crazy. Oh, it's a 2%. Yep, 2%. The odds of me seeing a good order on DoorDash is almost nothing, zero. In these halal restaurants. Yeah, but where you at, man? What part of Florida? You in Tampa? Was doing a video. You doing a video? When you uploading? What happened if customers cancel the order and you're on the way? Huh. If they cancel the order and I'm on the way, I keep the food. Their loss. Oh, let me see. This is a good one. Where is this at? Should I take a chance with this one? I might take a chance with this one. I've never been to this place. Man, look how crazy the rain is right now. I've never been to this place. Seems like a halal place too. Hold on, let me close up the DoorDash. Seems like a halal place, but I've never been to it, so I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a shot. If they take it too long, I'll cancel and they'll be on my blacklist. All right. Crazy, man. The rain is correct. 8 miles for $18. That's about two. That's about $2 a mile. Drop off at a house. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do it. Let's see. What are these people ordering? Beef gyro. Oh yeah, this is a halal joint. Rain's crazy right now. Rain is crazy right now. What did they order? Beef gyro and what is that? Something sauce and French fries. I don't know, bro. I'm starting to get suspicious about this order. You order one gyro, sauce and fries, and you pay me $18 to deliver it? This is very suspicious. I don't know. This sounds like a possible tip bait. I mean, it's 8 miles away, but this sounds like it could be tip baiting here. I hope not, but it sounds like it could be. I'm hoping it's not. I'm gonna take a chance. I was watching some video of some lady that does like reviews on this videos like DoorDash drivers that don't get tipped and they'll go to the person's house and they're like, they'll create a scene because they didn't get tipped. Excuse me, they'll ring the doorbell. I didn't see no tip on the app, and then they'll start like acting crazy, acting, you only choose two options. Broadway, pizza or KFC. I don't like delivering pizza. For me to deliver a pizza has to be like something like that, $18 or something. Sometimes, like a lot of the times, the pizza deliveries I see here are like $5. Bro, I'm not taking a pizza for $5. I'm not doing that. Like the whole thing is $5. No, I'm not doing that, bro. Sorry, not doing that. I've seen even pizza deliveries for like $3 and some change. I'm like, what? Nah. Because delivery, what really makes delivery worth it is the tips. The tips is really what makes it or breaks it for a driver. It's the tips. It's not base pay. Base pay is like $2 and some change most of the time. There's literally I've seen orders for $2 and some change. Okay, so I've never been to this restaurant, so I'm hoping that this is not like the other halal, especially since it's just like a gyro. Hey, give me make it rain. Thank you. I keep giving out some memberships. Appreciate that. Don't know why delivery companies not seeing the petrol prices getting high. Oh, they see it. They just don't care. They see it, bro. They just don't care. You gotta understand, all these companies, if they could replace every single driver, they would replace the drivers. Every single one. Barakallah fikum. Thank you very much for the gift. They would replace all the drivers with robots if they could, bro. I mean, they in Miami. When I used to live in Miami, I would see the little delivery cars, the little robots sometimes delivering food in places like Brickell and downtown. They have this little robots already, just like they have Waymo. That stupid car that self-driving picking up people, eliminating jobs. But it's not just the transportation industry. They want to do that with like restaurant business and all the businesses. This corporations are greedy. You know? They don't care about people making a living. They just want, you know, save money at the expense of eliminating jobs if they have to. Replace the people with a robot. They don't care about people. Okay, so I've never been here. Where we're at right now. Look at it this way. It's a gyro, bro, or a gyro. So I'm hoping this thing is ready. Damn, really? They don't have a spot right there? Is it busy or what? Tell me you guys have the order ready. I'm not gonna wait, bro. I'm not gonna wait. It's this place over here. It's this one called let me put the like this until I come back. It's this place called Angora. That's the spot right there that we're going to right now. It's pretty chill inside. All right, who am I picking up for? Oh wait, this guy has beef gyro. Yeah, just a gyro, 2 packages of sauce, and French fries. All right. I'm gonna wait in there like at most 2, 3 minutes, but I'm hoping they have it ready. Be back in a second, inshallah. Hopefully, when I open the door here, the phone doesn't fall. Yeah, I'll take for Steve. That's for Uber. Steve, that's that. That's the one. Thank you very much, brother. Have a great night. Thank you, sir. Yep, they did have it ready. Alhamdulillah. Okay, they had it ready. So possibly I'll come here in the future for an order. This guy had a pizza too, or is the pizza for me, bro? Look what it says here. Look what it says in this order. I don't see no pizza in there, but this order has a pizza. I'm gonna deliver the whole thing. I'm not gonna keep food that doesn't belong to me. But I'm just wondering if he gave me the right order, or if he include a free pizza for the customer. Is it the right order? I mean, it says Steve here, so this is the right order. There's a gyro in here, but I don't see any pizza on the actual ticket. Maybe what they're doing is, I don't know. The only thing I can think of is like, I don't know if they're new or what, or they're giving a free pizza to the customer. I mean, it is a small pizza, but I don't know. All right, let's do this. Let go, make the money, man. Leave a door, beautiful. This is how I like the deliveries. I like the deliveries like this, show. Leave a door, house, leave a door, easy, easy, right? You drop off and you go. Because when it's apartments or I've had situations where it's like handed to the customer, right? And then you get there and then it's like you knock, they're not coming to the door, they're not answering. You're there with the food, you spend like 5 minutes. They might be in the bathroom or something. That's why I don't like the handed, to customer. That's the reason. I prefer if it is, just leave it at the door. Plus, battery operated car still not useful. It is possible. I haven't taken a look. Oh, gas is 403 at this gas station. I think I did see it earlier at 397 at a different gas station. So might be going down just a bit. Those gas prices are no joke. No joke. So these last two deliveries, if they stand, pretty good. Last one was 20. This one is 18. If they, when I say if they stand, it's like if I don't get tip aided. If they don't remove the tip later after I deliver it. That's such a degenerate, messed up move to do something like that. I mean, it would have to be something like your food is damaged, or you can tell like it was thrown around or something. Maybe, but if that's not the case, some people just like to tip bait on purpose. They'll remove the tip after you deliver it. You can do it over there. So once you tip, it's permanent. Yeah. mean, that's how it is in DoorDash. Once it's gone, it's gone. Not here, bro. Here, Uber gives the customer up to an hour to remove the tip after they get their food. What? An hour? You mean after they already ate it and their belly's full and they're sitting on their couch and they're like, yeah, yeah, I think I got, let me remove $5 from the $10 tip I gave. We can send tip after the delivery or before, but not remove it. It's just gone, it's gone. Refund? Well, that's different. Yeah, refund is they're gonna give you the money back for the food, for the money you spent on the food. If you know, because there are some idiot delivery drivers too, bro. There are some drivers that keep the food. I've gone. Look, usually when you see an order that comes in today, I'm not too like skeptical because it is raining and the weather it is bad, so people tend to tip more, a little bit higher because they want their food, especially if it's raining, you know. But a lot of the times, like on a regular day, when you see a delivery that's like, I've seen deliveries that are like $30 for like 2 miles. That's a huge red flag. That's a huge red flag because a lot of the 9 out of 10 times what that means is that that order was stolen. It was stolen by a driver. So the customer's been waiting for so long. So what they do is they up the tip. They keep upping the tip because they don't know that their order was stolen by another driver. So what they see is a driver accepted it, then they canceled it, but they picked it up. But the system doesn't know that. So the order keeps getting sent out to the next driver and the next driver. And they go show up at the restaurant, and when they show up at the restaurant's like, "Oh, we already gave that to another driver." Which is why a lot of the times now, restaurants will ask, not all of them, like this one didn't ask me that, but there's some restaurants that will be like, "Oh, can you confirm the order, please?" So they want you to like tap it on your phone to start it. I understand why they do it because there's some idiots that steal the orders, bro. They will literally take the order, then when they get to their car, they cancel it and they eat it. And the customer never gets their food. So that's stealing, bro. That's straight up stealing. If you're picking up orders with intention of not delivering them and you cancel, that's called theft. You're committing theft. All right, sister. Have a good night. Yeah. Thank you again. Inshallah, tomorrow I'll do another live stream. May Allah bless you. Have a great night. Barakallah feekum. Yeah, man, that's stealing. That is stealing, man. I've only kept one order in my life, and that's because the customer told me to, because she put in the wrong address. Right? So when I got to the delivery place, I think it was like her workplace or something, and it was closed. It was like a weekend, and then her house was like 15 miles away. So as I'm getting there, she sent me a text. She's like, "I noticed I put in the wrong address. I'm sorry. You can keep the food." I said, "No, I'll take it to you." She said, "No, no, no. You don't have to drive all the way over here. Keep it because I already reordered it from the same restaurant, but one that is closer to my house." Okay. That's the only time I've ever kept the food. But to go into a restaurant, pick up a food with intention of not dropping it off so that I can eat it, what kind of, that's stealing, straight up stealing, bro. And they're not gonna waste their time and resources, but At least not in the U.S. They're not going to do that. But what should be done is police is called, video footage is reviewed, who picked up that order at that time, put a picture of that person in their restaurant. You're not welcome here anymore. Right? Have Uber notify Uber about it. Have that person banned on their on the app. That's what should be done. Can it be done? Yeah, if people had the willingness and time and willing to put in the effort, it could be done. But are they going to do it over a stolen meal? They're not going to do that. Right? So what they can do to rectify that is, I mean, customers can notify Uber and say somebody stole my order. They can't do that. They can report it, and then Uber can look in their system and be like, who picked up this order? Sometimes drivers are not going to mark it as picked. They'll cancel it. But Uber can see, okay, who accepted this order, because you have to accept it even if you cancel after. You have to accept it in order for you to know to go to the restaurant and have order on your phone. What I'm thinking also is that, you know what drivers might do? This is what I'm thinking. They might take a screenshot of the order as it comes in, because it gives you details. It gives you the restaurant, the name, or does it give you a name? No, it doesn't give you a name, so they can't do it that way. That which means they do have to accept it, because you only see a name after you accept the trip. So Uber does have the ability to go in their database and see, okay, who accepted this trip? Okay, this they canceled it after. Okay, so they kept it. Because think about it, if two people accept that trip, one accepts it, then cancels, then the other driver shows up, right? And the restaurant staff is like, "Oh, we already gave that order out," and the last one was the one that kept it. It's easy to identify. Now, if the first driver goes and accepts it and keeps it, the second driver goes and they say somebody took it. And let me see. What is this? Okay, so we got to go through here. Yeah, we got to give an address here again. 1 second. Right. So this is another gated community. So I noticed that the people that are tipping pretty good, the tips that have come in that are pretty good are coming from gated communities. Can I make the right turn here? Oh, what is this? It's not the right turn. Is it? It's here. Yeah, it's coming from this communities. Look at this houses. There's another gated community with this. Look at this thing, man. This thing's massive. Hold on, let me zoom out. These houses are massive, bro. On up. Well, they're tipping. They're tipping better because of they got the monies on our light here. This thing is. Look at this, bro. Are you serious right now? Look at these houses, man. Look at these things, bro. Things are like castles. Holy. I have a lot of money to have one of those. And then the maintenance. The maintenance. Yeah. It goes with owning one of these houses. Hold on. Let me drop this off real quick. I'll be back. They had their Amazon package out there and everything. They have their Amazon packages outside and everything. These people haven't even picked up a package in a while. They're gonna pick them up now because the food is waiting outside. Pizza and the dinner. Dinner's waiting outside, but bro, these things are just incredibly massive, these houses here. Wow. If you live in one of these houses, you have a maid. You have a maid. You're not living in one of these houses without a maid. You got somebody that comes and does your cleaning and does the whole thing. You're not living in one of these houses doing the cleaning yourself. You either have a maid or you're paying a company to come every once in a while and once a week or something to clean your house. Let's go back. We're gonna go back onto the road so I can't have that light on. Light is like a hot magnet. And then me another one from here. That one is no good. This we go where? Nah, nah, we're not delivering to no hotel. We're not doing that either. Mr. and Mrs. Crab. No, this is taking me to downtown Tampa. We're not going to downtown Tampa. But the demand is there. Are you Muslim? Yes, alhamdulillah. The demand is there. That's the good news. Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. So, Givy, this live hasn't crashed. The only thing I did different was I deleted the app like I was doing before and I downloaded it again. And I restarted the phone. Literally, I just did that sequence. It hasn't crashed in two lives in a row. Re-download app and restart the phone right before starting the live. Yeah, it's gonna move today. Alhamdulillah. Now. Or now. No incidents so far. To be some sort of how you doing, Nisha? Package. What is this? Goodness, I almost accepted that by accident. Italian restaurant, $21. Yeah, but you're 17 miles away. No. Match that $20 up if it was like 5 or 6 miles. Damn, bro, I can't have my light on like this because sheriff is gonna pull me over. You know what? There you go. L House, Miller's L House. No, we're not doing that either. Don't like that place. I mean, the deliveries are buzzing tonight, but he just look like juice. Who looks like juice? Um, nah, bro, I can't take that. It's gonna take me way out of here. Mr. and Mrs. Krabs. A lot of people ordering crabs tonight. Not sure if they're gonna get their crabs because they're far as heck, and the tip is not good enough. No juice, just coffee. No juice. 9 miles? Nah, we can't do 9 miles, bro. It's too far. We gotta stay within 4 to 5 miles. Gotta stay 4 to 5 miles. Deliveries are nonstop, bro. If they were like this every night, every day like this, man, it's because of the rain. It's because of the weather. Greetings. How you doing, Nisha? Hmm. If I can get to a place where there's a little bit of light, maybe I go. I think I'm gonna go by the same area. Was that before? I think down this road, this restaurant. This road. La 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 la. You're from India. What time is it in India right now? Time. Visit in India. Morning in India, bro. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I could not visit India. I've seen videos of people traveling there, and I don't think I could spend a whole day in India, bro. I will go. I will go mad, as they say in the UK. I will go mad. Too many people, man. A very chaotic place. I'm sure if you're born and you're from there, you're used to it, and you're like, yeah, it's nothing, right? Because any type of environment that you're born into, you can get used to real quick, bro. What is it with this? What is it with this freaking roads with no lights? Look how dark it is. No freaking lights on the roads, bro. Like you're like third world country. What is this? This is the main road too. It's not like it's a back road to like the woods or anything. You will think it is. Not a damn light post around. Unreal, man. We spending all the money on wars. We can't afford post lights on the freaking road. Not to mention all the potholes that are around. They don't fix those either. Freaking real, man. Can't even get a little reflection around here on my face to do a live stream from a freaking light pole. Ratings from where? Florida. Where's that at? 78. Where's that? Whoa, whoa. Taco Bell. There's Taco Bell. There's some restaurants around here. Let me see. Cholesterol City. And for five, Wingstop. Mm, is it a house? Kind. Yeah, but I don't want to go to Wingstop. Wingstop. I've been to Wingstop several times in the past, and there's always like a wait. I think they had the stuff ready like once. Every other time it was like waiting time. Chipotle, nah, I'm not doing 9 for 6 right now. Chipotle, a lot of the times there's a waiting time too. Cobel. Okay, this is not bad. 9 for 2, but where's this to? To the house? What is that? Like in the middle of nowhere. There's not even a house assigned to the freaking pin. No, no. We're not getting a headache in the rain tonight. What is this? Texas chicken, 8 for 3. Not bad if it was like a slow day. Oh no, buddy, $5. I don't know what world you living in that you think anybody's gonna deliver your food for $5 in this rain today, especially with how busy the orders are. Five Guys. What I don't like about Five Guys is that the food leaves your car stinking. No, I'm not gonna do it right now because that food leaves your car stinking, and you can't even. I can't even put my windows down right now. I can't put my windows down with this rain. What is this? Ice cream? No, 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 no. We're not doing ice cream. No way. Another one came in. Let me tell you, for the people that are just used to doing Uber Eats deliveries only, this is like a beautiful day. Now they're loving it because the orders are coming back like back to back to back. Charlie's cheesesteak. Walaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Have a good night, Gibby. Thank you, Aki. Thank you again for the subscriptions. Talking taco. Allah bless you, bro. Oh, 20 for 14. Yeah, but that's from Fired Up Halal, and it's nah. That's 15 miles away, bro. No way. No way, Mexican Jose. That's not gonna happen. It's gonna take me to the other side of the world, to drive back empty. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Customer verification. Oh, for $4.69. Somebody needs to tell that customer that they're not getting their food tonight. No, $4.69. No driver is taking that. Especially not with how busy it is out and how much is raining. Oh, look at this one. $25 tip. Oh, yeah, but this is 18 miles. No, bro. We're not going to do that. The reason why you can't take those orders either is because, again, you run the risk of the customer later on pulling back the tip so you deliver the food. So if you're going to drive 16, 17 miles to deliver food and you see a big fat tip on Uber Eats up front, you have to keep that in mind that that might be removed later on by the customer. So do you want to risk, driving that far? Let me see this one. I'm going to park here now, and then I'll be able to take a better look at this offers coming in. One could have been a possible pickup. Now this is a little better. We got light. I'm gonna turn this off for a little bit. 16 for 8. Nah. 14 for 5. 14 for 5. I mean, oh shoot. $31 for 16 miles. Again, you run the risk of getting tip baited. You're running the risk of getting tip baited. It's a tempting offer, but it's too far. I would do it if it was like 5 or 6 miles, but this delivery keeps getting sent to me. Um, Charlie's. Do I want to go to that Charlie's? Let's do it. I'm gonna do this Charlie's because I've been to that Charlie's before, and also because the drop off is a house. So I'm gonna and the pay is good. I'm gonna go to the Charlies. This could be the last trip I do. Maybe. Could be. Hold on, because I don't want Uber to add add on any orders. I don't like that. When you're doing a order and then they add on another one, or they start sending you orders to add on to that one. No, no. I like to do my orders one at a time. I don't want two orders in the same batch. Just one. One at a time. Because when you pick up multiple orders, it opens the door for a lot of BS. Like let's say you pick up two orders and you're on your way to drop off the first one, and I can run through the scenarios because it's happened before. And let's say the first customer lives in a gated community, and it's not like the ones I've been to where there's security there. It's like you need a code to get in type of community. And then you contact the customer, and then they're not communicating with you. So now you're there stuck waiting. They're not answering. And then you have a second order you have to go to. But now you have to get to, and we're talking about food, right? Things are going to get cold. It's not like a package from Target, or something like that. Not like an Amazon package like towels or whatever. No, we're talking about food. It can go bad. It can go cold. People are not going to be happy with cold food. So that's why, I take one order at a time. I don't take, you know, bundles of two orders to deliver or anything like this. One at a time. I finish that one, send me another one. One at a time. It's kind of hard to find halal food. Where? But it's nice stuff. Bro, that's why I was asking you, where do you live? In Tampa, it's easy to find halal food. There's a bunch of restaurants around me, all halal. My last delivery was from a halal restaurant. Now, if you live in Miami, yes, because I've lived in Miami also. It's hard to find halal food in Miami. But in places like Tampa, easy. Easy. You'll find halal food, no issues. All kinds of restaurants. And you have supermarkets too that you can get little markets that you can buy halal food, halal meat from. Right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and those who are not sure, I'm gonna end this live stream, but I'm gonna make a choice after this delivery if I'm gonna come back online or not. I might start a new live stream. I do. It's probably gonna be in like 10, 15 minutes if I see deliveries are still coming in and it's worth me continuing. Right.